Welcome back, everybody. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to dive in.
Awesome. Well, today we're going to get up close and personal with two incredible creatures,
Oh, this is going to be good. Let's hear it.
the Harpy Eagle and the giant otter. I mean, to talk about contrasts.
Right. One's the monarch of the canopy, soaring high above the rainforest.
Yeah, and the other's zipping through the rivers and wetlands below.
Yeah.
It's pretty mind-blowing how these two apex predators living in such totally different worlds
Totally.
manage to play such vital roles in
Hmm.
keeping their ecosystems in balance.
It's like, how can animals so different be so important?
Exactly. So let's unpack that, shall we?
Let's do it.
First up, the Harpy Eagle.
Majestic birds.
Majestic is right. I mean, have you seen the wingspan on these guys? Up to 7 feet.
It's incredible.
That's wider than a doorway.
Huh.
Seriously, can you imagine trying to fly through a dense rainforest with wings that big?
I can't even imagine, but that's what makes them so perfectly adapted for that environment, to navigate through those thick branches they need.
Well-
All that space to maneuver.
It's like evolution just nailed it, you know?
Oh, absolutely. And don't forget about those talons. Those things are massive.
Oh, yeah, those talons.
They're not just big, they're like perfectly designed for hunting. I mean, we're talking bigger than a grizzly bear's claws here.
Whoa! Grizzly bear claws. Okay, now that's a mental image I wasn't prepared for. But I can see why they need that kind of power, to snatch sloths and monkeys right out of the tree.
Exactly. It's like watching a feathered ninja in action. Serious.
Total ninja.
Yeah.
And then you've got their whole look, that black, white, and slate gray plumage
Just striking.
and that crest,
Yeah.
like a crown. It's no wonder they're called the monarch of the canopy.
Right. It just screams royalty. And that regal look really goes hand in hand with their role as an apex predator. They're right at the top of the food chain. Nothing else hunts them.
Right, right.
And that's why they're so crucial for keeping things balanced.
Keeping things balanced, huh?
Yeah, like without them, some species could just explode in numbers.
Overpopulate.
Yeah, overgrazing, eating up all the resources, and then boom, the whole ecosystem could just...
Crash. Yeah, totally. That's a scary thought. Makes you realize just how interconnected everything is. But it's really concerning that deforestation is pushing these magnificent birds towards being threatened.
I know, it's really sad.
Like they're so powerful.
Exactly, and yet so vulnerable to our actions.
Yeah. All right, well, let's switch gears for a sec and dive into the world of the giant otter. So we've got the Harpy Eagle ruling the skies,
Right,
but down in the rivers and wetlands, it's the giant otter's domain.
their playground.
Totally. And, it's cool.
What?
There are actually 13 different species of otters out there.
It's true. From those super cute sea otters in Alaska using tools to crack open shellfish, to the giant otters in South America working together to hunt fish.
That's awesome.
It is. And it just goes to show how adaptable they are. They've
Yeah.
carved out these amazing niches all over the place.
That's so cool.
Mhm.
Speaking of the giant otters, did you know these guys can reach like 6 feet long? That's taller than some people.
Seriously?
They may look all cute and cuddly,
Yeah, they're adorable.
but they're not messing around when it comes to being a top predator.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They are perfectly built for life in the water. Streamlined bodies, webbed feet,
Makes sense.
and their fur, so dense it keeps them warm and helps them float.
Amazing how nature does that. And their hunting skills.
Don't even get me started. Watching a pack of giant otters coordinate to herd and catch fish is just...
It's like a ballet.
It is a perfectly synchronized underwater ballet.
I love it. But here's the bummer. You ready?
Hit me.
Habitat destruction, pollution, hunting, it's all putting a strain on these awesome creatures.
I know, it's a real shame. Especially for the giant otter. Their decline is a major red flag.
How so?
Well, they need pristine conditions to thrive. Clean water, plenty of fish, and space to roam.
Right.
So if they're struggling, it means the whole ecosystem is in trouble.
That makes sense. Okay, so we've got these two incredible creatures, the majestic Harpy Eagle and the playful yet powerful giant otter. What's the big takeaway here?
Well, I think it really drives home the point that even animals that seem totally different, they all have these vital roles to play, and it all comes back to balance.
Balance, yeah.
Like, we can't just look at one species in isolation. It's all connected, this giant web of life.
Totally. And if we lose even one piece of that web,
The whole thing could unravel.
exactly. And that makes me wonder, what other hidden connections are out there? What crucial relationships might we be missing in the grand scheme of things?
It's a great question. And I think the answer is probably a lot. We need to keep exploring, keep learning, keep appreciating the incredible interconnectedness of nature, and most importantly, protect it.
Protect it. Well said. It's a powerful reminder for all of us. All right, everyone, that's our deep dive for today.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time for another adventure into the wild world of nature.
See ya!